studio, and he is doing well for himself. He is an artist. He goes by the name The Emperor. Good morning to you, Emperor.
Is that like the Emperor of China or where?
The Emperor of the old world.
Okay. A lot of people are going to come for you for that.
A lot of people are going
Of course, definitely.
Well, they're welcome.
Okay.
Most definitely.
So what's been happening with the Emperor? The last time I heard or watched anything from you was, although I was like, the title alone, I'm a Sinner.
Okay.
You know, so what's been happening with you?
Well, besides I'm a Sinner, it's been lots of jobs, collaborations. I think after I'm a Sinner, I did Agoron with Small Doctor.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But the video has not been shot yet. Even before I'm a Sinner, it was Firewood with Orisha Femi.
Okay.
And the video has not been shot yet, likewise. So besides that, it's been a couple of collaborations. I've been performing at events, One Lagos, Fiesta, so many other events. It's been walk, and all of that. So then besides that, I'm also floating my own record label.
You are?
Yeah, ATMLO Empire Entertainment on the 6th of October, which is just a few days from now. Yeah, basically. So it's, like I said, it's all walk for me.
So what made you decide to, start your own record label?
Yeah, basically, I decided that out of the fact that music for me has to change from the usual to the corporate form of music. Music itself is a business, but so many artists fail to realize that, I'm sorry to say, maybe because of the country, so many artists, we know it's not easy out there. So a whole lot of artists are always looking for, help me here, help me there, help me here, help me there. But I'm like, why not, at least you have tried for yourself, no matter how small it is, why not put out a platform that, that music changes from the usual music as an artist to the corporate form of music. So that's the idea for the record label. Well,
don't you think, maybe some people, in your opinion, you said some people actually leave everything to the labels because they need assistance. They don't have the wherewithal to finance their dream and their passion.
Yes.
But another school of thought would believe that maybe if I gave it to someone else to manage and to handle my affairs, they have the experience and they have all the contact and all the information, they might be able to manage me better and push me to where I should be, except you have issues with that.
Yeah, thank God we are all in this together. We hear a whole lot of news about artists having issues with their record label. Let's start from there. We hear a whole lot of news about artists jumping out from record deals, even without completing the agreement or the contract. We hear a whole lot of news where artists complain that their record label are not doing too well for them. We hear a whole lot of news where even artists are the one financing their record label, basically.
Wow.
So it's Nigeria, it's the black market, and well, I don't know. I just feel that I don't know. People tend to go with what is trending, but eventually they don't know the rudiments of this thing. So, but there's no how anybody can handle your business for you like you handle it yourself. Even if you look at the trend, most artists, after they have been under record labels, they still jump out of a record label to start their own record label. Yeah. So why wait till somebody kicks you up and down where you have been kicked for years, than start your own business and face it squarely yourself? So that's the idea.
Okay, so you're talking like a true businessman that knows exactly what he's going into. Because as Justin said, it's quite not easy to, take care of a record label. It requires a lot of dedication and work. And one could wonder, if you're going to start up a record label, are you going to have to sign other artists, or would you just be managing yourself alone? Because, music on its own, being an artist, performing and all of that, it's a separate job from, managing a record label. So are you going to sign on artists, or are you just going to be with yourself forced and all of that? And then do you already have a sort of support team or something? Okay,
yeah, for my record label, when it comes to artists, a lot of artists have been boozing me up and all of that, saying they want to come on the record label. But what I'm doing presently is this. I know a lot of artists who are friends of mine and who are colleagues and all of them, people who look up to me. But what I'm doing is the little assistance I can render, like the little connection or this or that I know, I'm giving that out for now. But I tell artists, I'm saying, see, I'm not signing any artist for now. Basically because my career is still fresh. I'm still pushing my career. Only if I want to deceive an artist, I'll say, hey, come, let's push you. No. So we're not putting up any artists on the record label for now. But like I said, I have a whole lot of artists who are around the record label, who are friends, who are colleagues to the record label. So amongst them is a boy of mine, Laj. We did the song I Love You together, which we'll be performing it for the first time together on the same October 6th that will be unveiling the record label. So Large is not signed to my record label, but people think he's signed to my record label. But I always feel that it's not until somebody is signed to your record label before you can show love. You can always render his support, because we also get support from the same way I'm getting support from Galaxy to be on this program today. We always get support from ourselves here and there. So basically, that is the idea for it. So but along the line, if board of directors now come on board, investors come on board, and they're like, okay, fine, let's channel this business towards this path, and we can have a rethink.
Okay, so what kind of song do you sing?
I do indigenous rap.
Okay.
Indigenous rap.
Yeah.
What's indigenous rap?
Indigenous rap is rapping in Yoruba, the English, Pidgin, and all of that.
So you rap in different...
all of those languages.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay, especially, I don't know, are you a singer?
Am I what?
A singer.
A singer.
A sinner.
A sinner.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're all sinners, right? I'm not a saint. I'm a sinner, obviously.
Stephanie says is a sinner, but Emperor believes he's also a sinner.
Justin is a sinner too. We're all sinners. Why you like this?
Right back.
We're all sinners, basically.
So the Emperor, I'm a sinner. In a moment we return. Stay with us.
I need to make a stop somewhere. No time. Let's do this. The Emperor. It's Emilio. It's Emilio.
I am a sinner. Don't wanna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Sometimes I wanna be all to myself, be all to myself, be all to myself. Sometimes I wanna be all to myself, be all to myself, be all to myself.
Election me, election Bubua, everybody. I'm more yes, me. Election me, yes, more admit. I don't care what you call it. My love fight, legend, move on me. Go away, baby, my rapper. Mubule, Murunu, Wiwada, I get lost. My brother, to come to bad lady. When they judge you off with the father, heaven is real. I guess trumpet and go blow no big bell. You share our one no money. I know for now, whether or not the street of gold or the pit of hell.
I am a sinner, don't wanna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Sometimes I wanna be all to myself, be all to myself, be all to myself. Sometimes I wanna be all to myself, be all to myself, be all to myself.
Election me, election Bubua, everybody. One in the only book on way. Let's borrow no water. Go on, mama, to be late. Holy communion wine on point, no be out in the crate. Hello me, me love Bible, and shit to fed up in the next. Calculate, we all up to the most high. Bubu Eshe, Kole, liquidate. Election me, that's all I know. Near Washington, I mean, let's trust. You would know the blood from the cross. That flows, it was forgiveness of us. It's a new being, I hope you know.
I am a sinner, don't wanna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Sometimes I wanna be all to myself, be all to myself, be all to myself. Sometimes I wanna be all to myself, be all to myself, be all to myself.
All to myself, man. I don't want no disturbance. Let me make my path before the Most High. Just you. Let them age. Most the age. One billion people you relegate. The emperor Baba, packaging on different shapes. Body no be firewood. Now, mon double face, mon talk, mon want to do a lot of things. Forgive them, for they don't know what to do. The emperor, what to do. For we all are now fall short of the glory of the Lord. For whosoever confesses becomes a new being. The emperor.
Welcome back. It's still Galaxy. Today we still have the Emperor here with us. I want him to explain to us the inspiration behind I'm a Sinner.
Like the word is, I'm a sinner. So basically, we're all sinners. At least you confirmed that before we went.
Exactly. I mean, Justin is a bigger sinner than all of us. Don't let me expose you.
What have I done?
Spend most of our lives together. If I
we do.
Things you do, people will not just like you.
Those are things that start to me. We don't spend our lives together.
I feel blessed right now because my song is actually making. You can see things coming up and all of that.
The conversation. I mean, I'm a sinner. We're all sinners. I mean, you can't. What are you? What are you? What are you, a saint?
I'm a Christian.
That's like the biggest scam and lie. That line, that I'm a Christian line, is the biggest scam ever. Any human being that walks up to you, you ask them, what are you, who are you? They tell you, I'm a Christian, be scared. Just begin to run because, I mean, Christians, people that come out and say that.
I'm a sinner crooner.
Well, in the song I said, sin na sin.
Sin na sin.
I don't care what you call it.
Okay.
I'm not disputing that.
Yeah, somebody said one person is a bigger sinner. So as far as I'm concerned, sin is sin.
Okay, so there's no big sinner.
So we're all sinners.
Okay.
Yes.
So that explains it. I'm a sinner, you are a sinner.
We're all sinner.
Okay. All you hypocrites.
Nobody only pass. We're all sinners.
Quickly now, let us talk about. You said you are starting out your own label on the 6th. Let us talk about that for a bit, because I'm interested.
Okay.
Basically, what am I supposed to expect on that day? Am I supposed to just come and hear you do some new songs, or what exactly is happening?
For the day, it's a 2-in-1 event. Basically, it's themed A Date with the Emperor. A Date with the Emperor was coined out of the fact that entertainers in this part of the world are way more than when they are alive.
Wow.
Like if an entertainer is alive now, you see a lot of people that are fans or those that appreciate the entertainers, but they are just afar. Like they're just like, they feel that guy, but they don't show love. They come on your page and your social media. I was checking my Instagram statistics about a week ago. I saw that I was getting about 70-something thousand. What it was tagged as what's it called now? Like people who check my page constantly, but they don't do anything. I just have 24,000 plus followers or thereabouts. So I can imagine the distance, 7,000 plus to 24,000 plus. So sometimes there are a lot of people like that in this part of the world that they appreciate what you do, but they are just seated, folding their hands like, well, let's see what happens eventually. So I'm like, why wait till an entertainer dies before coming around to celebrate the entertainer? So basically out of that, I coined out the event, A Date with the Emperor, a day for real supporters, the media, fans, and those that believe in the dream, the Emperor, to come around to celebrate the Emperor. So that's the idea. So on that same day, I'll be unveiling my record label too, officially on that day. And like you rightfully asked, I'll be performing a whole lot of songs. I'll be performing alongside artists that have featured me on their jobs. We'll be having a lot of special appearances from friends and colleagues of mine who are way more popular and all of that. Then besides that, I'll be performing about 8 or 9 songs. Then we're performing the song I did with Large, which I said is the first song off the record label too, officially on that day. First off on that day. So then besides that is a whole lot of entertainment. It's just a 4 hours event basically, but it's a whole lot of entertainment, back-to-back giveaways, appreciation, love.
I believe people should be appreciated, when they are alive and not when they've gone. Because let me feel that I'm loved. Let me feel
exactly.
that
because once the person is there, once the flesh is dead, it doesn't know anything.
You don't know what's happening with you. With all the celebrations
and that is when the real love comes out.
Okay.
But it's not supposed to be so, basically.
But over time now, are we looking at more videos? You talked about some songs that you've done with artists and that yet to be shot on video. What are your plans exactly?
Yeah, we're working on a whole lot of videos, working on a whole lot of new singles. Immediately after the event, automatically it becomes, like I said, it changes from the usual music to the corporate music to a big brand now, even a brand that's even way bigger than me myself. So basically it's a transition from music the usual way to the music business.
That's good. So
when it's the music business, you can expect that, of course, everything that has to keep the business going has to keep on coming back to back, basically.
All right. That's a good one. We wish you all the best as you go out to do your stuff on the 6th, and I hope you get all the successes that you want.
Thank you very much.
For fans who want to follow you and who want to find out about the whole event, how can they follow you and get your information on social media?
Okay, well, for those who want to know about the brand and want to know about the event, they could check out my website. It's www.daemperor.com. That's DAEMPEROR.com. And for social media, it's at daemperor01. That's at DAEMPEROR01. On Twitter, my Twitter is verified already. On Instagram, on Skype, on Snapchat, across all social medias is daemperor01.
Okay, we wish you all the best, the Emperor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming on the show and giving us a topic of conversation that will be continued later.
Yes.
So all the camera and crew people that kept saying they're not sinners too, I see you all.
I am no sinner.
We're all sinners.
I'm no sinner.
I'm the number one sinner. I'm the leader of the pack.
I'm not a sinner.
When you are not Jesus, how will you not be a sinner?
All right, that's been the Emperor.